my god, I'm live! Okay, my enthusiasm. Hi, my name is Suzanne, and super awesome. Well, actually, there's no one yet, but at least I'm live, right? But if you come to see this later, I don't know how that works with YouTube. I'm learning as we go. But if you come to see this later, super welcome. Awesome that you're here. If you're in the US, it's probably in the middle of the night. I'm in Thailand. It's 10 o'clock in the morning now. The US is like 14 hours behind, so it's like 10 in the evening. I think there could be still Americans awake. Dutch people are 5 hours below. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. Like, okay, the title of this video or this live stream is like why you should be starting your YouTube video right now, like your YouTube channel right now. Why you should start making videos. And yes, well, I made like 10 reasons, but I keep coming up with more reasons, and this is live, so it's not like edited and cut and all that kind of thing, so there will be little stories in between. And if you want to, hey, there's some person, hello, some person, if you want to reply or something like that, or like if we're still live, you can do it like right here in the live stream. If you cannot, if this is later, you can put it in the comments below. I don't know how YouTube handles that. But so anyway, 10 reasons you should start your YouTube channel right now, or like if you have a channel already, why you should start uploading right now. And like there's like so many more reasons to think of that, and there's also so many reasons to say like, oh, don't do it, you're too late, or this and that. But like, don't buy into it, because in essence you're doing it for yourself and you're not doing it for other people. And so the 10 reasons I did that I made, like there's at least like 12 I've written up to why to start a YouTube channel, is basically because in the essence it's all for yourself. It's all for your own personal growth and becoming your biggest, best human, and being able to express all of that. So I've had a YouTube channel now for I think like in last year January, like 11 months ago I started uploading videos about meditation. So it's almost a year. It's not like, I have a big channel or anything like that, but it has made me grow as a person so much, because I've become like a lot more self-aware of a lot of things. So basically, the first reason why I think you should start your YouTube channel right now, well, like after you finish this video, and I have at the end of the video, I have a question and an assignment, so you can already get your first subscribers. So if you wait to the end of this story, I will tell you that later. But like basically, so the first reason why you should start your YouTube channel like right now is, for example, my hair looks really good. Like, well, at least for my doing, looks very good. I wore something nice. It's in the morning in Thailand where I'm now. I made my bed. Like, it looks all pretty. It was actually unmade before. I just got my laundry from the laundry ladle in front of the building. So, but when I woke up, I was a little bit like, when I went to bed yesterday, when I woke up this morning, I was really a little bit sad, because I'm in Thailand now and a lot of my friends are leaving the next days. And I was really like, really sad and like on the verge of crying. And I'm like, no. I set myself as a goal to make a YouTube video. So I'm gonna make a YouTube video. But I don't want to be here with having like this sad face and this messy house and all that kind of thing. So it forced me to take all these steps to become my best self, to step into like a higher energy, to be able to, because like I don't want to be showing you like, I don't even want to see myself like that. So it's like, it's making me go do that extra mile for you, but actually in the meantime it's my benefit. You understand? Like, so I cleaned up my house and I made my hair beautiful and stuff to, make myself bearable for you guys, worthwhile to listen to. But that also actually elevated my whole mood. So instead of being like really, like starting this day really sad, and so like I can get in this thing, like of like this like spiral of depression and going down and down and down. And now it's like, no. Need to shape up, need to take responsibility for myself, need to take responsibility for my life, need to take care of that. Blah, blah, blah. So then I'm all done. And so number one, to start a YouTube channel, it's like for yourself, because you force yourself to become the best person you need to be. And this is already like enough reasons to like start a YouTube channel right now, or make your own video for yourself right now. That's already enough reason. Become the best person you can be, because this is forcing you to do it. because I don't want to be showing my dirty laundry to all you guys, like, and you probably don't want to either, so you probably clean up your laundry, which is helping you be more cleaned up, right? Just get like cleaning up your mind. So, yeah, and it's also like being like, I'm like, I have like a belly, like this and that, like maybe I should like work out a bit more, or maybe I should put like a bit more makeup on, so it's like in the long term, it's also making me like, okay, become more self-aware and improve myself. So, okay, basically, so point 2 is increase self-awareness. So when you, oh my god, like when I was editing the videos, and before that I did a lot of editing. This is my first try doing it like really live, but like when I was like editing the videos before, you see where you get stuck, you see where where you're like being weird, or where you make a weird face, or you're like, oh my god, my posture is really bad. Like that's what happened with me. Oh my god, my posture is really bad. So what I'm doing now, it's like now I'm like signed up for a gym, and I'm going to go to the gym, and now every morning I get up like a little bit more early and go running for a little bit, because like I have a belly. And that is because I was confronted with, what is that sound? I don't know. It's silence, funny sounds here. No, it's happened because I got confronted with my own I saw myself. It's like you always have yourself in your head how you are, but like when you see yourself on YouTube, you're like, oh my god, that's how I look. And it's very easy to judge other people. It's sometimes harder to judge yourself because you don't see yourself, but now you see yourself, so you can judge yourself. So with another person, if they would walk by, I'm like, oh, they have very bad posture, it wouldn't be doing much, right? But now I'm like with myself, I'm like, oh my god, I have a really bad posture. I really, like, that looks unhealthy, I don't really want to have that. So that makes me set higher standards for myself and improve. So go to the gym, finally, YouTube, making YouTube videos pushed me to do that. So that's number 2. So it makes you more comfortable with doing things out of your comfort zone, with doing scary things. And I think that is the key to happiness. And so I think YouTubers are happier people than normal people. No, seriously. I think that if you do your comfort zone all the time, it gets very boring, right? So you fall asleep a little bit. You don't have to be as aware to experience everything. But the most cool stuff is always the stuff that is new, right? Like it's this, the new place you're going, or the new experience you had with your partner. And so YouTube forces, like, it's scary every time, because you don't know what's going to happen. And you have to step up and like get over yourself and talk to the camera. Like I don't think it's easy. So I think you become happier because YouTube forces you to every time do the difficult thing. And that brings us to point 4. YouTube helps you with learning to work hard and be disciplined. Seriously, what I learned is like when you see these videos coming by, you're just there on your couch consuming, or your iPad, or your face. No, on the YouTube, like that's also right. You're just there and and like watching them, but like how much work there goes into making them and editing it and choosing the right music and making every transition work, and and finding the topic, writing about the topic. There's a lot of work that goes into like a little 3 or 10 minute video that like that you don't see it, and you have to keep doing it because like a lot of the work, like personally, like stuff is also fun. Like editing is fun, but it takes like a lot of time. So you have to make yourself do stuff and take time for doing it. So those are like, you wrestle against your own lazy negative habits all the time. So YouTube really helps you get more disciplined and more organized, and counteract the natural tendency of laziness humans have, and I have too. But now make my bed for you because there we go, right? All right. It helps you. That's also nice. It helps you deal with criticism. Of course, there's people criticizing for like no reason at all, or like disliking, whatever. But there's also comments that you get, or like feedback is also how many people subscribe, or do actually people, I'm getting feedback now that like there's no one in here. It's like, it helps you deal with feedback, because when you get a comment and you get a little angry, but like you can let it sink for a little bit, right? And you open yourself up really to like a lot of comments and a lot of opinions that people have for you. And so whenever you speak up at anything you do, there's always like a risk that you're not being liked by the group, right? Like that's the whole scary thing of public speaking. And that is the same thing as we're having here with YouTube. You can get all these like hate bombarded at you, and you kind of have to learn how to deal with it. And not that the hate is fun, but there's also constructive stuff, and or like in the hate see the spark in it, right? Like learn how to work with not being loved, or not feeling appreciated, and all that kind of stuff. So all right, but it is still a good reason to do it, because like it helps you, it trains you in learning how see the constructive thing in the cloud of negativity that people sometimes send out. Yes, 6. You learn to express yourself better, and you have a place to express yourself. So if there's things that you don't agree with, or things that you think are important, or you don't have to like sit at home, or like talk over and over and over to your friends or something like that. No, you can collect your community around you of like-minded people, and be able to like express your truth, and be in discussion with people about that. So it's like an amazing way to express yourself. And I just love it. It feels to me like a revelation. And I don't think you should be like expressing everything. Of course, there's borders, and YouTube I think deletes you if you're doing things that shouldn't like naturally be expressed. And I think expressing yourself, but at least let me say, it gives you a place, and it gives you a way to connect with. And that's point number 7. Community. It's helping you, like I think the biggest illness of this time is loneliness, and people feeling lonely. And when you're YouTubing, you feel less lonely. It's like you have responsibility to your group, or to your like family, or something like that. It's like you're part of a group, and humans like that. That's healthy. All right. It helps you like we see connects with like-minded people. And for me, number 8, it's include my finger's a bit weird. It improves your language and vocalization and pronunciation. When I see videos back and I see how I pronounce things, it really made me aware that I had to step up in my English language skills a lot. And even in usual life, I'm really trying to pronounce better, or choose a bigger variation of words, or listen better to the native speakers, how they put their sentence structures, or it really makes me advance in my English, because I would really like to make this as accessible as possible for you. So it made me unlazy in learning my English. All right, it also point number 9, it helps you become more expressive and confident. Like when I see the videos, and when I was editing the videos, I see the moments that are most interesting is when there like movement happening and things, or like expressions on my face, right? So I've become more expressive in daily life. I'm like, oh yeah, that is just, it starts feeling more natural, because you want to make your videos interesting. So you want to I at least like I'm like moving, and I'm having that's how I'm kind of, but now I'm aware of it, and I'm aware of how nice that is to see like a person that's like having things going on, that is like alive, and is yeah, it's expressive. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing more in normal life, like being not, it's not like a disbalance, it's not like yeah, but it's more like wow, it become more expressive and become more uh, yeah, vocalize things more, become a better communicator, I think. All right. um yeah, of course this is pretty obvious, like number 10, you become like a known thing on something, which opens a lot of doors, opens a lot of opportunities, makes you well, it makes you more interested in, well, this is a twisted one, right? Like it makes you more interested in other people because you want them to be interested in this, so you're also like listening to them, so it's like becomes more communication going on. This sounds a little bit weird, right? Anyway, let's just make it like that. It makes you known thing on a topic. Like there's this lady who what's her name again? She does on the back of the telephones something like that. So anyway, if there's a trade show on those pop things, I'm sure she'll be invited. But this is a pretty obvious one, right? Right. It can be a launching platform for anything. It's just like TV, like TV is just broadcasting, but you can put anything in there as possible. So, yeah. All right. It also teaches you that it's okay to make mistakes. Yeah, because they're often like with editing, they're often like the coolest things that I had in a video. Just the stuff where I messed up and yeah. So I usually had this like in my videos that I edited, I had to, like, this bloopers afterwards, just because they just fit in so well with the story. Because it's like, it's not about perfection. You are, like, we're like, well, we're perfect the way we are, it's so spiritual, right? But you're perfect in your imperfections, and I'm perfect in my imperfections. And the moment that I'm showing imperfections, and then it gives you permission to also be imperfect, and that's awesome, right? And that's what we don't really have on TV, because everything is like perfect edited. But that's what we like about YouTube, I think. It's because you can see the imperfections, and you can see that we're all like human, right? And even still, like on YouTube, you see humans on their best. You don't see me picking my nose here. At least I try to control it. Or you see me doing this. So this is still a filter. This is still filter. Like, humans are trying to be their best human. So if you're watching YouTube and you still think like, oh my god, their life is so much awesomer than me, and oh my god, I'm not doing good. Like, no, yeah, okay, you see the best part of them, where they like got their energy up to speak to you. But like, you're still everyone has their downtimes, and unless you really want to see those all the time, that it's not really uplifting. So anyway, don't feel less than any of the YouTubers. Don't feel you cannot do it. Don't feel no, you can totally do it. It's like, it's never been so easy, and it doesn't matter if no one watches it. So anyway, so I come back to my challenge for you for today. It's seriously, it's do it. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if you keep your channel closed or something like that, or like if you just press play your phone and you're like paralyzed. Just start doing it. Like, start recording it. And if you're like brave enough, here it comes, like, put the link of what you created, like, put it below, or and then I'll like it or subscribe to you, so you have your first subscriber. So if you want to do that, like, super awesome. But yeah, so okay. And yeah, there's like a bonus reason. If you don't become a YouTuber, videos, right? Anyway, I think my battery of my phone is almost empty, and I'm supposed to meet up my friends in a cafe downtown. So I'm gonna see, well, now I made this live video, what to do with all this content. But it was like super awesome. Okay, I'm still here alone, but I'm working on this. I think I'll come back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock my time, which is like probably like 10 o'clock American time or something, California time, 14 hours. 10 in the evening. 10 in the evening, US time, California time, I think. I'll look it up, put it somewhere. And then I want to write like the 10, well, probably I'm going to be doing it about the 10 reasons why to not become, or like actually the 10 traps you can fall in when you're a YouTuber in your like personal development. It's like, oh, you're looking at your own face all the time, you know, being so